Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Corbin Burnes. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Burnes notched a complete game the last time on the hill.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave him the day off.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit, and there's a foul ball. Ozuna with a homer in his last game. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first, this is Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball. Sale, 35 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The 0-1. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Sale with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Marte with some impressive production lately. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. Here comes Austin Riley.
Right through there for a strike.
Grounds one to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Burns with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And there's 2 away.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs. Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. No runs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Suarez working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and 1 gone. Randall Grichuk now. That one way outside. 1-0. And that one fouled off.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Tapped back up the middle. Albies fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Lifted in the air, right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Toss to Naylor, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's Jared Kelenic. Swing and a ground ball. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now here is Michael Harris II. That one to first. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Sale back to work. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And Sale deals. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. McCarthy, the runner at second with one away. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Perdomo swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
He takes it himself to the bag as we go to the top of the 4th. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Right through there for a strike. Albies, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And he's a native of Curacao. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him. So that one has to feel good.
No, that's foul.
Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. They get 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter now, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
And that drops in for a strike. 4th inning underway, no score. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. And there's 1 away. Here's Gurriel. On the ground to third, Riley. The throw to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Suarez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Outside with a breaking ball. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Murphy fires to first in time. So the drop third strike. That's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Orlando Arcia. Line to right, base hit. Olsen comes in to score.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Jared Kelenic. Grounder might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1. On to Naylor. They get 2.
That's a much-needed double play right there. Gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Gurriel handles the chance. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now Randall Grichuk. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Check swing, called strike. And that skips into there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Moreno at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor. Caught looking his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and
That's
in.
ball 2.
Now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Top of the 6th inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Arcia RBI. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's the ball. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And a swing and a miss, making 7 strikeouts. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Marte in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the air, right field. Acuna there, and the inning is over. Back here in the desert, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Sean Murphy. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1.
Roll to short, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Over to first, nice pick, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Struck him out, looking with the off-speed stuff. Welcome back, taking a look at our game summary. Sale back to work, and a swing and a miss. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Aaron Bummer, the left-hander, up and throwing. Johnson warming up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kelnick sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Out to short. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. 1 down. And here is Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2.
Pitch ready at first base. Number 10. Jordan Lawler.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. To first, and they've got him picked off. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And another ball.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that drops in for a strike.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one finds the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Tap foul at the plate. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
That just misses. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Fair ball. And it's now first and second to start the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Line drive. Come on.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Grounded to third. Could be two. There's one. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved.
Pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
49,
bottom of the eighth. Aaron Bummer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in
Leading
the ball
off
game.
for the
Some of them are just
Diamondbacks,
wired different,
first
so we'll
baseman,
see what he's got here.
Naylor.
Naylor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And the tying run is on base. Back to the top of the order now. Corbin Carroll will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Naylor over at first with 1 away. And that is out of play. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-2. This to center field. Harris snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Marte in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings it to second. They get the force. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now Marcell Ozuna. That one the other way. Now a long throw to first. Austin Riley at the plate. There's the strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching.
Marte, off balance speed. There's one. Inning ends on their 5th double play of the game. Raisel Iglesias on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. One-run game, bottom 9. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. One away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1 is the count. Yeah.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs it.
Jordan Lawler at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Number 25, Adrian.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is outside. Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.